Aries, welcome to your Oracle messages from Spirit reading. What we're going to do here is bring through a message from Source for you using just Oracle cards, and I have one major arcana here as well. So before we jump in, Aries, to let you know, if should you want a personal reading or healing, you will find the link to my website down below and you can have a look at the offerings there. You will also find the link down below should you want to learn to read intuitive tarot with me to the initiation, which is my immersive learn tarot journey. When you sign up, you get access to all the resources immediately and lifetime access as well. So let's jump into the reading, Aries. Interesting reading, and your energy is stamped all over this. So let's start with your major arcana here, the Magician. This is about stepping into your power and taking some action in the situation, Aries. The Magician can be associated with a communication that you may need to have, like it's the energy of Mercury. And it says, Aries, that you actually have everything within you to transform this situation, okay? You have the intellect of the Sword, the emotional intelligence of the Cup, you've got the resourcefulness of the Pentacle, and my goodness, you've got the personal power of the Wand here. So it's really time to take the charge and to use that energy to transform the situation. Okay, looking at the oracles here, I've got Medicine, Personal Power, Rainbow Dragon, Answer the Call, Mirror, and Align Your Life. So I'm feeling that there is an area of your life, Aries, that is not in alignment. Now, what does that mean? When a situation is not in alignment, now this could be in your relationships, it could be in your career, it could be in the place you live. You can apply it to your situation, Aries. When something's not in alignment, it becomes a struggle, right? It becomes hard. And we're always going to experience challenges in our life and in our situations, right? But the issue is when it becomes sustained challenge that is really burning us out or feeling like it's not productive for us anymore. So for example, that could be a work situation where we're clearly overworked, we're not getting the results that we want back, we're not getting the recognition, and we're starting to burn out. In our relationships, that could be dealing with somebody who's unreasonable, but still fighting to keep the situation together, fighting, to make sure that everything is always okay, so that person doesn't, blow up or that sort of thing. It's always maybe spending our energy being the peacekeeper, which is unproductive and unhealthy. Alignment means, making changes so that the situations in our lives align with our inner values and our inner truth. So it says something is not aligned and needs to change, right? Now, I've got Medicine here, and I'm feeling that the situation needs medicine or a remedy applied to it in order to change it, in order to align it, in order to call forth in your life situations that are actually a vibrational match for you. So there could be the potential that you can actually work with the situation and remedy it, but some of you may also be making the decision to transition out of a situation. I've got Mirror here, and it says who or what is triggering you. So I feel like one of the issues in this situation, Aries, is that it's actually triggering maybe your traumas as well, or setting off responses and reactions within yourself. Now, when somebody triggers us, and that's that feeling where we want to react straight away, okay, it like pushes our buttons. This is not what we want to hear, but generally when that happens, it's because that piece in us, that very thing about them that we felt we didn't like or didn't sit right with us, is also within us, okay? So that could be somebody that we feel, they're always just so direct and bossy, and it's just triggering me. Well, maybe they've got that piece within you that needs some work as well. So there is the sense that you are a party within this, you are part of the play. Maybe you need to apply some medicine to remedy that within you as well. Personal power is here. And this feels like the Emperor energy to me, Aries, which is your major arcana in the tarot. And it says that you're going to need to step into your power seat into your place of control, right? Maybe without being too controlling here, like, you know, a nice place of control in order to remedy this situation. It is all about action from a place of strength. Sometimes with this energy, it's like we need to kind of park our emotions and make logical, strategic, yet intuitive decisions, okay? What is the change that you need to take here? Do you need to have an honest communication with the other person and say, this is a real struggle for me, a challenge? Or I'm also feeling that some of you Aries can't be your authentic self in this situation. Rainbow Dragon for me is somebody who is showing up unapologetically in Technicolor. Some of you may need to come out, right? Maybe in sexuality. Maybe, you know, hey, I'm working as an accountant, but I'm a tarot reader. There is something that I feel like you are suppressing or holding in, Aries, that is putting you in a position where you're out of power or you're not in alignment, okay? So stepping into your personal power, owning your truth, applying a remedy to the situation in order to either transform it or release yourself from it. Because I've got answer the call down here as well, and it says, what is your soul calling you to do? And this can be the energy that we're being called somewhere else. And maybe we have been fighting to stay in a situation that is actually due to karmically end, is past its use by date, is only, you know, causing us to react, or there is no further growth in it. And sometimes we need to accept that we are being called to our next karmic cycle. So some of you may be able to remedy the situation. Some of you may need to end and start a new cycle. The medicine that you need to apply will be different for all of you. But this can also be the indication that there may be healing that is required as well. You may need to increase your own vibration here, Aries. You know, the Magician is, you know, really this message that change is an inside job. When we want to realign our lives, we start to work with our internal energy, maybe getting rid of the denser emotions, or the feeling of being triggered all the time, the feeling of, you know, guilt or shame, or, you know, being a victim. When we start to move into the realms of possibility, joy, happiness, and experience those higher vibrational emotions, and sometimes we have to fake it till we make it, we change the energy that we put out there into the world, which then actually has us attract back a vibrational match for that. So some of you might need to shift your own energy in order to step into your personal power, and then make some calls here on how to remedy this situation. But I think, Aries, ultimately this is about you stepping into your truth, stepping into your authentic expression. So you may be in a job or relationship where you have to suppress a certain side of yourself, suppress a certain truth, or that you can't bring all of yourself to work or into your relationship. And over time, that has you dim your inner light, right? And maybe that's why you're getting triggered in this situation. So it's really time to apply that remedy and potentially free yourself from that situation, Aries. Let's draw one more card from a different oracle deck from the Yogic Path. Oh, I've got Master. That is a beautiful energy, Aries. It really talks about which is the head that you need to tear off in order to transform the situation. So Aries, Master is the goddess of radical self-transcendence. It says that you are waking up and experiencing the radical pleasures of letting go. Master is the headless goddess and has come to guide you in the state of transformation as you turn passion into spiritual energy. It says carry her fierceness with you, Aries, as you tear off a former head you once had and experience inner peace that comes with being divinely yourself. Isn't that interesting? That's what we were talking about. So I felt like you just couldn't be yourself in this situation, and you're ready just to go, you know what, I can't keep up that charade anymore. And maybe that is the medicine. You're stepping up as the alchemist of your own reality. Aries, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this oracle message. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, may or may not resonate for you. Feel free to drop me a comment. I try to respond to you all over there. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energy. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. That way you'll know when I post new readings. I do bring out weekly intuitive tarot readings, monthly, yearly, and all sorts of other readings when I can fit them in as well. It helps support the channel when you do hit subscribe, as does when you like, share, and comment on the video. Aries, it's been a pleasure. I will see you back here for another reading very soon. Bye for now.